Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday to you. Yes, the countdown is on. Who is excited for Christmas? Because I know I am, and all of us here at DBS are ready to celebrate with our friends, our loved ones, and our viewers. That definitely is you. So welcome to DBS this morning, the show that wakes you up with the good vibes and this time of year gives you all the Christmas energy and spirit that you need. So right now, I'm Chayla Mendez welcoming you to our morning show, and I want to wake you up in the know with our morning news highlights.
Good morning. Time now for a summary of your top stories. Prime Minister Philip Pierre is defending his administration against allegations of victimization.
We always said that we run the country fairness and equity. Now, you've noticed that we have not gone into what we inherited. We haven't gone into what we found. But the time will come when we will have to. I'll give you an example. In the foreign missions, we allowed every ambassador or high commissioner to serve his term. And then the changes came. Even the wife of a former minister who was in the missions, not as a foreign diplomat, but as an employee, we kept her. The wife of a foreign minister, we kept her.
Pierre also responded to claims that scrutiny of projects inherited from the former UWP administration is unwarranted. The Tourism Enhancement Fund Department of the St. Lucia Hospitality and Tourism Association has partnered with the Royal St. Lucia Police Force to reach out to residents in the Bruceville community in Vieux Fort. The department will also be adding the family of one of the victims in last Sunday's drive-by shooting in Marcia to its Partner with a Family initiative.
We also want to assist the families of the victims who lost their homes due to the fire in Marcia. So we'll also be reaching out to those families as well to make donations of food vouchers. We had a very sad situation with one of the victims in the Marcia shooting who had just started working with one of our members at the SLHT Harbour Club. And we want to reach out to the family of those victims. We sympathize with each and every one of them. And we want to reach out to that family in particular to add her to our Partner with a Family initiative, where her family will be receiving $500 on a monthly basis to assist them for a period of 5 months.
Last month, the Tourism Enhancement Fund culminated its Partner with a Family initiative, and 10 families severely impacted by COVID-19 benefited from the venture, which saw them receiving $500 monthly. Minister for Home Affairs, Dr. Virginia Albert Poyot, says she's looking forward to the continued success of the St. Lucia Fire Service with the addition of 49 recruits to the department. She says the recent spike in COVID-19 cases, coupled with the already exhausting demands being placed on the department, have taken a toll on the staff.
Well, I'm very pleased that finally we have been able to secure the staff component for the St. Lucia Fire Service. And as a new government, we have expressed our appreciation for the work that the fire service has done, especially in combating COVID-19. So government gave a commitment that we would try our best to ensure that they are fully staffed. We know that there are quite a few people who were retired, who have moved on or transferred or resigned from the service, and therefore it was not possible for the fire service to continue to work with inadequate staffing.
She's hoping that the new additions can provide some relief to the employees of the fire department. A group of farmers had another opportunity to raise awareness of crop production challenges, this time from the discussions with Agriculture Minister Alfred Prosper. The group of producers all came from Agriculture Region 7. And those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Thank you so much, good people. Wake up, get out of bed. It is time for us to get moving. You know, it's the festive season, so there's no time for slow motion today. We got to keep things moving. And with that being said, we are going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back. Compliments of the season to you, St. Lucia, and all of our viewers right now. Now, you know I should have had my antlers, so please forgive me, but we'll still make you feel the festive season. And today we are in the South. I'm super excited to have an opportunity to be able to bring you more than what you think you know. I think you can see all the products behind us. So we are at the home turf for Baron Foods right here in St. Lucia in Viewfort. And maybe you think you know the brand, but do you really know? So today we're going to go a little bit deeper than what's on the surface. And of course, too, by the time we wrapped up, we'll know everything we need to have in our pantries so that Baron Foods can definitely make our Christmas festive. So I'm excited right now because I have the executive director, Ronald Ramjatan. So how are you today?
I'm good. Great. Thank you guys for being here.
You're welcome, and thank you for accommodating us. And right now, I think the first place I want to start off, St. Lucia and every household has Baron Foods products. So it has grown. It's been around for years. It's a trusted brand right here, and I think a brand that we all as St. Lucians can be proud of. So I think it might sound cliche, but just in case somebody out there is watching doesn't know about Baron Foods, if you can give us a quick overview of exactly what you all do.
Yeah, well, we're a food manufacturer. We make over 165 products, ranging in sauces, condiments, spices, essences, basically whatever to do with food, you name it, we make it.
Now, on that note, this is where we're going to dig a little bit and go beyond the surface. I think most people, as I said, are familiar with the brand, but do they really know the origins, how it started? You know, it wasn't always what we see today, and exporting even having this capacity. So I'd love to know this origin story, and really and truly, how did this, all begin?
Well, the company was founded by my father, who is also Ronald Sr., in November of 1991. So we're actually celebrating 30 years last month, which is a very big achievement for us.
Happy anniversary, a little late, but that's still good.
Thank you, yeah. So the company started with around 20 employees, and they were making just around 15 products. Wow. So it's a big improvement from where we started from.
Very nice. And whose idea was it to start this off? Like, in my head I have so many different theories, but did it start as a family thing? Was it something somebody doing sauces at home? But, really what was the root, and, who came up with the ideas?
Well, it would be my father again. I'm the founder. So he came here and he saw there was an opening for quality food products with top-notch packaging. And there was a gap in the market, so he decided to take advantage of that.
Good stuff. And I mean, with, like you said, celebrating 30 years already, we have just seen the growth from what it started with in terms of the product line and the expansion right now. Let's just talk about the growth over the years and, from starting on a smaller scale and to the level that you guys are at to not only supply locally, but even be able to export.
Yeah, so right now we're exporting to about 65 different markets.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that varies from the US, Canada, as far as Russia, Japan, almost everywhere. Most of the English-speaking, French-speaking islands of the Caribbean, South America.
Nice.
So, yeah.
And even when you travel or you hear people from overseas talking about it, or, thanks to things like YouTube, you can see what people are doing with their little cooking videos, and you can see the products being used even so far reaching. How does it make you all feel, especially as a family and starting this, just seeing exactly where it's reaching now?
Well, I'd say the company has definitely grown to heights that more than anybody would have imagined. So I'm sure everybody here, the entire team, all of us are very proud to know where we came from and where we started from.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, even given this, when we look at our current times, who'd have thought that the business would be around to see something that, as historical, we may not be enjoying it right now, but, this is going to go down in history, the pandemic. So what is it like right now, obviously still having the business operations and the motions continue, even during this environment of the pandemic?
I would say we're very fortunate in the sense that nobody here has been laid off.
That's great.
And throughout the entire COVID period, no one has lost their job or been forced, otherwise. So we've been fortunate that we're still in business, we're still getting export orders, we're still able to keep up the demand.
Nice. And even when it comes down to even the manufacturing of the product, has a pandemic impacted in any way? Because I know sometimes you hear people talk about difficulty getting some of what they need. So on the manufacturing side of things, how has that been?
Well, I'm sure everybody would probably realize when they walk into Massey, a lot of prices have increased.
Right.
So that is just one of the side effects of the whole pandemic and a whole we all have to deal with.
Right.
So we've been experiencing increased prices in raw packaging materials quite vastly, and that's just not us, that is everybody. So it's something that, as unfortunate as it is, it's rippling down to everybody from first world countries to us.
And what advice would you share to any other fellow manufacturers out there right now also dealing with the motions of the pandemic?
To other manufacturers, really, it's manage your cash flow, manage your inventory properly, and I mean, it's pretty tough. We are fortunate to have a good cash flow where we can buy in bulk and keep, and not pass down those increases to the consumer. But for a smaller manufacturer, it will be tough. So the best thing anybody can advise them is to just manage their cash flow, manage their inventory, try to optimize it as best as they can.
Very well. I hope some of our entrepreneurs at home who are watching and smaller businesses as well are taking some of these tips, because that's some useful advice right now. So I just want to switch gears a little bit because, of course, 'tis the season for us to feel merry, be festive, and of course we know food is a major part of Christmas. So what better advice do we get than right here at Baron Foods as some of the products that we should ensure that we look out for and that we have at home so that we can definitely spice up and make our cooking a little bit more festive as well?
Well, we definitely have a lot to offer for the people who want to be festive. We have different drinks. We have ginger beer, sorrel, which is quite popular. If you want, for those who are into the West Indian culture, we offer a cassava kasrip for those making pepper pots. We offer clove and stuff who want to do ham. So we offer quite a few options. We have some of the gourmet collection. Those want to be a little bit different in how they prepare their meals and try out new items. Yeah, so we offer a few things.
Now, do you have a personal favorite that you look forward to enjoying or, incorporating with what you do at home for the season?
Well, I think for my household, I think pepper pot is a staple. So definitely using the kasrip is a must for us every year.
Nice.
Yeah.
And for me, a lifesaver is the concentrated sorrel. So, sometimes if I can't steep, and it's not a Caribbean Christmas if we don't have sorrel.
Exactly.
So you see, life can be so much easier right here, thanks to Baron Foods. And the last thing we're going to wrap up with is just what is the team environment like, being part of the Baron Foods family?
Well, I mean, as far as I see it here, everybody is having we do what we have to do. Everybody knows each other's work. That's the good thing about us. So we're all there to support each other.
Good stuff. Well, listen, this is the environment that we want. That's what business places should feel like at home, a family as well. And of course, with a household name like this, I think I can understand why the environment inside of here feels just like home as well. So as we wrap up, what are the best ways if people want to get more information that they can either contact, follow you guys, or, access more about the business?
Well, we have a pretty active Facebook and Instagram page, which they can go to. It's pretty simple. It's at Baron Foods. Otherwise, there's our website, which is baronfoodsltd.com, which pretty much details everything we make and even history too on the brand. Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out to accommodate us today. It's not every day we get to come all the way down to the south, but being able to meet with businesses like this one is definitely an honor. So, St. Lucia, now you know a little bit more about your favorite household brand. So make sure you stock up for the season. Invite me if you're making that sorrel. Maybe we might invade for a little bit of that pepper pot. But thank you again so much for this. And all the best compliments of the seasons to you guys. Bye. Welcome everybody, season's greetings to all of our DBS family who are viewing today, whether you're here in St. Lucia or somewhere else, it doesn't matter, you are part of our family. And again, we want you to feel the spirit as we get closer to Christmas. So please enjoy a local artist, homegrown talent, many people may already know him, Semi Francis, with his cover of I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. And by the way, make sure you check him out on social media and on his website because he has a Christmas album. But in any case, enjoy!
I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peep. She thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. mommy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if Daddy had only seen mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peek. She thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw mommy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if Daddy had only seen mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. Mommy kissing Santa Claus. Que fuça! Then I saw mommy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if Daddy had only seen mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if Daddy had only seen mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. Kissing Santa Claus last night. Kissing Santa Claus last night.
Season's greetings and welcome to this morning's Soca Size session with Laurie, Owen, and Shani. Let's get ready. This morning's jam is Christmas Pork by Ricky T. Lego the rhythm. Four, three,
Miss Angela,
two, this flag,
you there?
cha cha cha.
Wake up this morning. Miss
Push.
Angela giving
Four,
pork.
three,
The Christmas
two,
pork.
again.
The container missing. So in
Push.
what I go put my
Four,
pork.
three,
The Christmas
two,
pork.
knee
In
up,
what I put
and
in my pocket. Angela give me my pocket. In what I go put my
Four,
pocket.
three,
Come give me my
two,
pocket.
one,
In
going
what I
round.
go put my in what I put in it, Miss Angela. Oh, Angela, give me my Christmas.
Four,
In what I put in it,
three,
Miss Angela.
two, next side.
My New Year's. In what I put in it, Miss Angela. Give me my Christmas.
Four,
In what I put in it,
three,
Miss Angela.
two,
So one early Sunday morning,
cha cha cha.
the woman started cooking.
Push.
She
Four,
telling me, come on,
three,
baby, come and help me
two,
fill up the
next side.
dashing. So she de peeling the pumpkin
Let's go.
and she de peeling the plantain. I tell her, Miss Angela,
three,
give me your container to put it in. Pokin. Angela, give me my pokin. In what I go put my pokin. Come give me my pokin.
Three, two, we're going round.
In what I put in it, Miss Angela. Angela, give me my Christmas. In what I put in it, Miss Angela.
Next
Angela, give
side.
me my New Year's. You know what I put in it, Miss Angela? Give me my Christmas spark. You know what I put in it, Miss Angela? Gimme. After the Christmas show, I head to the studio.
Push.
The girl calling me, the girl pinging me. She says she all in marigo.
West side.
I pablo and a line, waiting there for the
Push.
talk. A Rasta man ball up, healthy eye, everybody ball he.
Me and
Pokin. Angela, give me my pokin. In what I go put my pokin. Come give me my pokin. In what I go put my pokin. In what I put in it, Miss Angela. Oh, Angela, give me my Christmas spark. In what I put in it, Miss Angela.
next
Angela, give me
time.
my New Year's spark. In what I put in it, Miss Angela. Give me my Christmas spark. In what I put in it, Miss Angela. Gimme. Give me my Christmas spark. Give me my Christmas spark. Give me my New Year's spark. Give me my New Year's spark. Give me my Christmas spark. Give me my Christmas spark. Give me my New Year's spark.
Me.
Give me my New Year's spark. Give me my Christmas spark. Give me my Christmas spark. Give me my New Year's spark. In what I put in my pokin. Angela, give me my pokin. In what I go put my pokin. Come give me my pokin. In what I go put my pock. Give me my Christmas spark. Give me my New Year's spark. Give me my New Year's spark. Give me
That was our session for today. Thank you so much for choosing to flaunt with Soca Size St. Lucia. Have a festive day.
'Tis the season for us to stay fit, healthy, and still have some fun. So shout out to our Soca Size family. Of course, we're loving this Christmas edition of our Soca Size routines. So again, this was your opportunity to make sure you started your day literally on the right foot. So I just want to thank everybody for being here with us. Again, the countdown is on till Christmas. And you know what? Let us remember the focus is not only what I can get, but what we can do to make people feel a lot more love, care, warmth. So that way we start 2022 with some better energy, some good vibrations. And with this being said, I want to thank you again for being part of our DBS family. So season's greetings. It's too early for me to be making these mistakes. So season's greetings to each and every one of you. And we're sending plenty love from our DBS home to yours. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.